Is Morgana less of a priority as far as the ban list for Ever8 now?
Is it? Is the question that we're going to see. Because
Well,
Kate Morgana in other regions is very high priority. And we will just see the Morgana banned anyway. So the global meta is starting to encroach on Korea in terms of the power of the Morgana. The cost is not irrelevant. Swain is available in this draft. Will be taken away by Kong the Monster.
Yep, Roach could be playing that towards the top side edge as well. Roach is one to flex over onto a lot of these more AP-based top laners, so I like it.
One of the best picks in terms of Korean performance against the Swain has been the Talia, but was a blue side ban against Sun in this particular draft, so no Talia available to play around the Swain. I really like the Anivia against these Swain tanky compositions to use the wall to try to separate the tanks away from the carries, and both of them are taken away, so I'm excited to see what Sun will be taking in the mid lane when we get around to that. On the red side, no surprise to see more Ornn. A lot of picks today.
Yeah, well, we're going to pick that one up yet again. So Braum is going to be the lock-in here for Ever8.
Okay.
And Yujun very, very quickly locks in the Kha'Zix.
Kha'Zix not in this matter really at all. A lot of criticism towards Insect on the side of Origin a couple of days ago, rolling out the Kha'Zix. That was a red side last pick into tanks, and we could see a lot of tanks on the side of Ever8.
Yep, and you've got the Gangplank once again for Roach, so that's going to be a confirmed mid lane Swain pickup. Not a lot of tankiness coming out of Kongdu, so probably going to look to give Secret one of the more tanky options. Alistar would be brilliant in this composition to try and at least do some frontlining, but I have a feeling that's going to hit the ban list as Sejuani is going to be the final pickup here for Ever8 winners.
And it was perhaps the least interactive Gangplank game we've ever seen in a victory
type lineup here for Kongdu, and they've got a lot of burly champions, but not necessarily true tanks coming in for Kongdu.
The nice thing is that Ezreal bridges the gap with the 2-item power spike, while Gangplank and Swain are still packing on the items. So
also flexibility with the item build as well as Sun. Thinking of rolling back the Malzahar once again, and it's perplexing.
Don't mind it into the Zoe, and you understand the theory into the Swain, but the theory in practice is so tricky to pull off, and they don't really have any damage from top or mid lane to make this a collapse, so it just feels like Swain's going to have a farm phase. Funny thing is, I think Swain might have actually found a champion he out-pushes in the mid lane, which never happens, but I think Swain does out-push Malzahar unless we get 2 AP items and 5 points in Q, which comes much later into the piece, so I'm really not a huge fan of the Malzahar unless they find a way to rotate through Swain. Streak. See if it can happen as Ever8 winners. It's cheese time.
Yep, they're going to pop in, but Sol, good position. He's going to get hit by the Winter's Bite, and that means that he can't actually skill anything. Yeah, he's down to 200 health, 100 there underneath the turret. He holds on to the heal for so long, but Lucifer tanks it up, and they are going to be able to pick up the first blood. The cheese, the Gouda is out. There's the Vision of Empire as a lot of damage comes down. There's the flash from Hoglet, answered by the flash coming in here from Edge. These popcorn chickens could actually be the problem as the Never Move comes down. And that's going to be that. 2 kills now for Ever8 winners.
Rolling through the mid lane, trivializing the Kha'Zix. Already had a lot of tanks to deal with. One-man invade, now complemented by Lucifer. Sol and Yujin here to contest. Could see a smite battle.
Yep, Secret is going to come in here as well as there's the flash in. Double pulverize is good as Sol. Over to the side, great positioning as Yujin's going to come down. It's Secret that grabs that kill as now Demonic Ascension is going to be able to pick up the kill against Sun. Is he going to have it? There's the last auto, and Edge grabs the kill. Kongdu answering back beautifully to the over-aggression of Ever8 winners.
What's the value in a ward? Shake your finger a bit. Speaking of Kha'Zix.
Yep, manages to jump in, and the Tristana's just straight up dead. No! Able to flash his way out. Unbreakable's perfect as well. And there it is. Secret grabs it with the Ignite. Thank goodness that was available. Another assist to the Gangplank as well, which is a disaster for Ever8 winners after their brilliant start to this game.
Brid has the ability to just ignore him, and with the Infinity Edge, turn around and let it rip.
Yep. 30% CDR as well onto Sol, so now that that Iceborne Gauntlet is completed, certainly booking it. Get around, that Mystic Shot always going to be available as Edge has to throw down the Demonic Ascension. He gets stunned up, but now Hoglet could have the damage turned onto him. Vision of Empire means that Lucifer has to get his way out of there as Nethergrass flashed out of by Sun. Too dangerous as Hybrid can't get onto Yujin. Wufei teleporting in but can't get the work done, and Unbreakable Will from Secret keeping him alive for a long time, but it's not long enough. Hybrid grabs that, gets the resets, and now Edge has to use his timepiece. and Wufei. Soul is going to get knocked up, and this is Everate's fight. Absolutely fantastic stuff, but Kongdu letting it slip a little bit here in the mid-game. Onto Edge. He's going to get the knock-up towards the end as Nethergrass comes down. Can they actually secure the kill, though? Yes, they are. Just get underneath that turret, and Wufei, he's tanky enough to secure it. Okay, trying to get damage onto this inner, but ran out of minions. Kongdu Monster show up in the nick of time.
Minion wave large dead, and we saw the rocket jump in to make that happen from Hybrid, so quickly he did not.
Ultimate out from Hoglet here as the cannon barrage is way too early this time. Roach, his R button timings have been off no matter which side of the equation you're on.
One of the better picks for him, played it well in the previous game as Wufei's around the side.
Yeah, he's going to come in, but we do have Hoglet taking a lot of damage. He can't do the work that he wants. Blast Cone really mixing up this fight right now, but it's Everate winners that are losing the health bar. Secret might be losing his life, though, as it's Sun that grabs that one. Soul going to get slowed down by the Rylai's now as he's moving ever closer back towards his base, but the flash forward doesn't find the never move. Does Edge and now might be out of position. Good double knockup comes in, but Hoglet always in trouble. True Shot Barrage doesn't find him though as Yujun has to flash to get his way out. And there's the Nethergrass. They have it back off cooldown yet again. And look at this, 5 members are so incredibly low, and Soul maybe biting off more than he can chew. Unbreakable is a busted ability. A really great cleanse to come in from Soul with the QSS as Lucifer. He's in trouble. Soul needs one more auto attack. Doesn't find the Mystic Shot as now Lucifer's taking the auto attack damage. Okay, Sun's over to the side. And meanwhile, above that, you've got Kongdu Monster now milling about this dragon. Speaking of going forward, in they go. Cannon Barrage once again very, very early as Roach moves himself back. But there's the Call of the Forge God doing a heap of work. But they can't really capitalize due to the fact that the Cannon Barrage was there, zoning everyone out of the way. A big knockback now for Secret, who gets stunned, but he's done the work. Hoglet has to try and run away, and everyone's scattering. Vision of Empire is going to be a problem, and Edge grabs himself another kill. Kongdu should be able to go to Baron and really start to turn this game on for themselves.
The last person you expected to be Camber.
You know, it was Umpty that was able to make the Kha'Zix work in that 94-minute game as well, so you can't say that he's completely useless in the late game. As Edge, he's going to get taken down very low. Demonic Ascension is still going to be here. Massive re-engage comes in from Secret as well as Yujun jumps over the side. Roach is in there just auto-attacking the Malzahar as Hybrid can't get amongst this fight whatsoever. Edge held onto that ult for so incredibly long. Capitalize on it with the rest of his team. Everate winners looking like it was desperation in that fight.
They got so desperate for a kill.
Secret gets over with a big pulverize. He's going to sacrifice himself to guarantee the Baron buff onto 4 members. They are going to do so. Now the pings are out onto the Elder Drake. Kongdu understanding that Everate should just go there and grab the objective while they can.
Gives up his life to get the interruption. Worth, given the fact that he was already quite low, but you do point out the Elder. They're going to contest it 4v5.
Yep, teleport is going to come in, and you were talking about Demonic Ascension. Edge still has that one available. He's going to be scooching over here as Soul gets his way through. Yuju not able to steal it as Hoglet's going to lock that one down, and now potentially the Leandri's Torment to come in, but Hybrid's going to come down and look for Roach. See whether the 1v1 can actually come in. The barrel for massive damage. The flash on from Roach will mean that he's going to die, and Hybrid takes out the 1v1.
6 items on the Hybrid and the Molten Edge, enough to win the 1v1. Doesn't matter if he has Phantom Dancer and Asterix Gauge, he still will die to a level 18 Tristana. Yujun around their edge, but was amped up damage as well. The true damage burning. No way out for Roach. Hybrid did have to use both his summoners, though.
Oh, face checks, though, as Yujun. He's going to do a lot of damage. There it is! And he's not going to die. Gets his way out. Does have the Ghost Blade there as well to make...
The fight will represent the next Baron contest.
Well, Hoglet's finished 3 items now, Papa. So, does have the Adaptive Helm down. Everate winners now. Fighting in the jungle could be dangerous, but there's the Ornn ultimate. Nice double knock up,
so
and immediately the QSS,
dead.
Just dead. His Edge didn't even press any of his buttons as Secret. Now trying to get his way out. Does have the Unbreakable Will, but can flash to get his way over the top. It's just the one pick on... Roach gets in, barrels. Oh, the triple chain! But we've got another Ornn ultimate to fly forward. Have a look at the gangplank. See whether he can continue to get work done. As now Edge makes his way through. Could it all have just been a ruse as they're trying to find the opportunity to get in? Cannon Barrage very, very close to coming back up, but the chase potential from Kongdu is still there with the Iceborne Gauntlet. The barrels, they're still looking for them. Roach is just going to get exploded, and now the turnaround. Massive damage, triple kill in for the Tristana Hybrid. just finds it, and I swear to God, Edge has been dead for a long time now.
And this means the game might just have to be decided here. They're going to roll down mid lane 5th second plus onto Soul and Edge. That's probably GG.
Yep, Secret and Yujun probably not going to be enough to try and weather this storm, and Kongdu got so close to a 2-0, but in the end, it just wasn't enough. There's 2,000 gold in it right now, as the Elder Drake is going to be up in 10 seconds if Ever 8 Winners wanted to do it by the numbers, but they're not going to. They're going to take down the inhibitor turrets, the inhibitor going to follow. We're going to be going the distance tonight as Ever 8 Winners start to take down these Nexus turrets. Secret in a little bit of trouble. Yujun knows that he has to try and kill Tristana, but he's just not going to be able to, as the Nexus turrets are dead, and they've got enough. Ever 8 Winners turn around what looked like a hopeless situation and take the win over Kongdu, bringing us to Game 3.
Tristana needed 45 minutes to find the team fight. The damage had to be respected for the first 40. Always the rocket jump out, the rocket jump out. Ever 8 Winners